Good day, folks. Coach Jason Capson here, and I am super excited to be doing this video today because it is a follow-up with my friend Joan MacDonald. I did a video on a few months back about her amazing transformation, 73-year-old transformation, and I did a follow-up interview with Joan, and I was very, very pleased to get these responses, these answers to my questions as a follow-up. There was a lot of people that reached out to me and asked me for a follow-up who asked me for more questions to ask Joan. And although Joan was too busy to be on camera, I did get these answers directly from her, and I'm happy to share these answers to the questions that you asked, some that I asked myself, and to get them out to you today. So the first question that I asked Joan was, how is your life now? And this is what Joan said. I enjoy my life now and I feel like I am really living it. That is exciting. I'm currently living with my daughter, Michelle MacDonald, and her husband, Jean-Jacques, whose company I love. The thing I love most about Joan is the fact that she's always so positive, so happy, so uplifting. It lifts me up. It makes me happy that her optimism and her positive outlook on life, which I attest directly to the lifestyle that she lives. And if any of you have been following me for any length of time, you know that I'm constantly talking about optimism and being positive, and how that is a direct result of living a healthy, positive, optimistic life, which begins with proper nutrition, which begins with fitness, which begins with a great outlook, mindset, the right sleep, the right water, all that good stuff that I always preach. And Joan is certainly one of the most positive, uplifting people that I've ever had the opportunity to deal with in my life. The second question that came from one of my followers says, how have you adjusted to the current climate, COVID, with regards to your training and your nutrition? Great question. Here's what Joan answered. I didn't change anything. I still train 5 times a week and track all my meals. In the good times and hard times, I always focus on my habits to carry me through. Have you guys noticed a trend here? That it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. When you live a healthy lifestyle, it transcends everything. The folks that I deal with on a regular basis who are living a healthy lifestyle find a way to make it happen. There's a lot of people that are complaining that the gyms are closed, and I agree. It's a little more difficult to get the exercise in when your favorite local gym is closed, but that is not an excuse. There are ways to get exercise in, and there are certainly ways to improve your nutrition. As Joan says here, she's staying on track, which I think is absolutely fantastic. The next question, what would you say has been the greatest lesson you've learned from your incredible transformation? Joan says, it's never, ever too late to change. You can live your life versus just enduring it. Those of you that follow me know that I talk about this all the time. This isn't about living a healthy lifestyle, isn't about living longer. It's about living better. It's about living the best version of life that you can. And Joan's answer is absolutely perfect. Short, sweet, direct, right to the point, and makes all kinds of sense. The next question is, what would you say to anyone who thinks it's too late to transform their bodies and health? Kind of ties into the last question. Joan's response is, it is never too late. 4 years ago, I was 5'3", 198 pounds. I had a 39-inch waist. I was on medication for high blood pressure and acid reflux. I had terrible edema in my ankles. My arthritis was extremely painful, and I had difficulty walking up and down stairs. But after transforming, I am off my medications, my blood pressure is healthy, I can bike and walk for miles. It may feel impossible, but if you stay consistent to a routine, you will find it is possible. You just need to give it time. Great answer from Joan. Never, ever, ever too late. It's never too late. This is 4 years ago. This happened 4 years ago. And she's living her very, very best life as we speak. It's absolutely phenomenal, and it is a testament to health, to proper nutrition, to fitness, to live in a healthy lifestyle that she is still able to stay in fantastic shape. She made a complete transformation of her life, not just her body, her entire life. And that has led her down this incredible path that she's now on. The next question, what does a typical day look like for Joan? I love this question. Here's her answer. I wake up and meditate. I just talked about this in a video yesterday or the day before. I wake up and meditate. I eat my pre-workout meal and then I go to the gym. I like to train early because it means I have time the rest of the day for errands or work. I also like to have some fun too. If everything gets done that is needed, I will go for a bike ride or to the beach. Absolutely phenomenal. And I've said this again in previous videos about timing when it comes to exercise. And statistically speaking, people who work out early in the morning tend to A, get it done more often, B, tend to last a little bit longer. You know, when life happens and things, you know, you've got children, you've got work, you've got responsibilities, you've got things that are a part of your life, chances are that happens during the day, during the afternoon. If you do it first thing in the morning, get exercise done first thing in the morning, it's done, it's over with, then you can start the rest of your day. And things that are going to happen don't get in the way of that. There's a lot of people who will skip a workout because life got in the way during the day if they're planning to do the workout at 5 o'clock. Some people get it done, but statistically speaking, you tend to be more successful at sticking to it and for a longer period of time if you do it first thing in the morning. The next question, what is your favorite body part to train? This is from Joan, I like the lower body moves, hip thrusts, deadlifts, and squats. That is absolutely phenomenal. And I tend to agree. If you focus on your lower body, the biggest muscles in your body or in your lower body, you tend to get benefits over your entire body when you train and focus on your lower body. I'm not suggesting that you only work on your lower body, but this question was, what is your favorite body part to train? Her lower body. She loves training her lower body. Next question. What do you do for fun besides exercise? I like to hang out with people I love. My daughter and son-in-law are fun to be around. We go on bike rides or to the beach. I learn so much from those two. I love this synergy. I love this energy that Joan has with her daughter and her son-in-law. It's absolutely beautiful to see. If you've watched her videos, and I highly recommend, go over to Instagram, go on YouTube, go follow Joan MacDonald. Please do it. Follow Joan. You can learn a lot from this amazing woman, and you'll notice that in a lot of her videos and a lot of her posts, she talks about her daughter, she talks about her son-in-law. It's absolutely amazing. They all live very, very healthy lifestyle, and you can see that they feed off of each other. That's amazing. The next question, how do you feel about all of the attention you get these days? And Joan's answer is, I'm still not used to it. It still feels very new. I'm just grateful. It means a lot that people find inspiration in my story. And I love that answer because, you know, a lot of people are doing health and fitness and wellness for the attention. They're doing it because they want attention. They want the likes. They want the followers. That somehow they need that. They feel that means something. But the difference is when someone does it because they have a passion for it, when someone does it because they want to help change people's lives, when they're doing it because there's something burning inside of them, a desire and a want and a need almost to help others, you can just tell. And Joan certainly has it. She's not doing this for the followers. She's not doing this for the likes. She's not doing this for anything other than to help people with her story. And her story certainly does inspire millions of people around the world. And I want to spread the message of Joan to as many people as I can because she inspires me. I do this for one reason only, and that is to help people. And if I can find other people like Joan who have that same mission where their story helps others, I want to help spread that word. Joan is an amazing woman, and her story is certainly inspirational. And there's a lot of people like Joan that have had these incredible transformations and has changed their entire lives and changed the lives of people around them. I want to help spread that. I want to help people, as many people as I possibly can around the world, become the best version of themselves. And the only way to do that is with proper nutrition, drinking more water, and getting exercise and getting out there and moving that body. That is the truth. Joan knows this. I know this. Anybody else in the world that's doing this for those reasons knows this. So just do it. That is the bottom line. Last question, the final question of the Joan interview. You are an inspiration to many, many people out there. What is the single greatest piece of advice you can give to them? This is Joan's answer. Transformation is hard, but it is worth it. Stick with it. If you are just starting out, do what you can. You may only be able to walk 3 blocks. That is okay. Start with walking those 3 blocks on a regular basis until you do a little bit more. I also suggest tracking food intake with a free app and looking at water intake. Great advice. Great advice from Joan MacDonald. This is absolutely incredible advice. Same advice that I'm giving people all the time. Drink the water, move that body, and get some exercise on a regular basis. Do what you can. Do what you love. If exercise is daunting, if the gym is daunting, if you don't like the gym, don't go to the gym. Do some yoga, do some walking, do some Pilates, go roll. It doesn't matter what you do, just do something. I'm a big fan of layers of accountability, and I've talked about the apps that are available. MyFitnessPal is one of them. There's all kinds of them that you can do. But tracking your food does make a big difference. It keeps you honest, and you'd be surprised at how easy it is to spill over. Now, I know there's people out there that would suggest that the apps aren't accurate. The same thing is, when you're wearing your Fitbit or your Apple Watch to track calories burned, it's not super accurate. It isn't. You're right. It's not super accurate. And these apps are not always exactly right. It's not about them being perfectly accurate. It's about the exercise in tracking what goes into your body. Most of us don't eat we just eat unconsciously. We just put food into our faces. Tracking your food, it allows you to have more control over the food that you put into your body. Some people are just not aware. We're just unconscious eaters. We just eat to fill the voids. But if you're tracking it, it's a subconscious, it's a mental thing that eventually you look at the food and you're like, okay, I know what this food's about to do to me. And you become more aware of the food that you're putting into your body. It's the same thing as tracking calories burned. It doesn't matter about the steps, if it was exactly right or not. It just matters that you're tracking it. It's layers of accountability. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of being accountable to other people. Like Joan has her family, her people around her that keep her on point, and she keeps them on point. It's a fantastic thing. These apps work the same way. The watches work the same way. Whatever you can use that's going to keep you on track for a longer period of time, I'm a big fan of. I want to thank Joan MacDonald for taking the time to answer these questions for me and for the people that follow me and ask these questions. I really, really appreciate it. Joan is a huge inspiration to a lot of people. She's a big inspiration to me. I absolutely adore what she is, who she is, and what she does. And I strongly suggest you all follow her on Instagram, follow her on YouTube. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for the next message or the next video that's going to be coming out at you in the near future. Take care, guys.